Hello everyone, Untitled, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Glowcase. A mod that simply adds in a text, hyperlink, and item display block. So, what this allows you to do is pretty much just place text, as well as obviously in however way you want, with either more presented vertically, or if you want more presented horizontally, hyperlink, and a different approach to an item frame. So they have no recipes whatsoever, so this is mostly for creative use. And what you want to do is, for example, with a text block, you can place it in the world, and you can type, and you can say, I don't know, hello, and then you can do things like center the text, put it at the back of the block space, you can put it at the front of the block space, or there, so it's not really for the text being, say, presented left, right, justified, or center. It's also for the position of the block. Obviously, alignment is what you'll want to do for that. You've got shadow type, if you want to add a shadow effect to the text. You can change the scale of the text size. If you want it to be much larger, just try skipping ahead. Because I'm not sure if you can sort of just go forever, unless it's like there's a maximum of 10 or something. Nope, so you can pretty much expand it, I assume, for quite a bit. Maybe to 256 or something, I have absolutely no idea. And we'll just break in place and then just go hello again. And then we'll just go to the lowest, which is obviously... Okay, so you can do negative and it'll go backwards, or upside down even. So that is good to know. So you can do that, but you can't view it that way. You can only view it from one side. That's good to know. Otherwise, you can change the color of the text to be whichever. So just go say hello. Oops, that's not what we want. Let's back out of that actually. I can't do much with it. Okay, so I have to actually present it with something. Let's see, hash 000ff or something. I've got the alignment. I can't seem to get out of this, which is annoying. Okay, so that's just going to keep going for a while then. There we go, so I can click on that side and it'll do it. Weird. Okay, so if I click in here and then go F, and then go F, I can click in the text now. I'd have to click on that side. Okay, odd. Otherwise, you've got the hyperlink block, which allows you to just present a hyperlink. The one thing you will notice is that you can only interact with these if you have an actual block in your hand, similar to if you have, say, a barrier, for example. And you go, okay, here's a barrier, and yeah, well, at least in survival you would be able to see it. It's kind of that similar approach, which is like you can't really see it, except for the fact that you can't interact with them either, unless you have it. At least for the text one, that seems to be the case. The others, you can actually see the box for it. So that's because obviously you can interact with them by getting the hyperlink or getting the item in it. But otherwise, the hyperlink block is pretty much just something you place in the world, like so, and then you just paste in a URL, which I do obviously have on my clipboard, and there's that, which is just the one for the mod. And obviously you can visit it by copying it to your clipboard, saying yes or no. I've already got it, so you don't really need to look at that. And you've got the item display block, which is pretty much just, I guess, an invisible, maybe easy to present item frame. So pretty much you can just put, say, a sword or block or something else in here and see it be presented, and it'll sort of follow you wherever you're looking at. So yeah. Otherwise, that seems to be pretty much it. For the most part, that's pretty much everything currently. If we actually went to interact with these in survival, for example, I guess you could still obviously use the text block and such, that's fine. But otherwise, if you were interacting with these, you would be getting a stack. Actually, no, because I had a stack of slabs, that's why, so it's giving me a stack. Which you pretty much just get however much you put into these to interact with them. Obviously, I think you can break these. No, you can't, so they act like bedrock, so you can't actually break them at all. So that's good to know. And obviously with this one, you can't even interact with it at all, because you have to have the text block on you. Thanks so much for watching though, and goodbye.